Hi and welcome back to our advocacy channel, Just Start. In our new episode, we drive around the town of Binangonan to visit Walter and Amabel, the husband and wife team behind Cafe Veronica, a cozy restaurant where European elegance meets local warmth. Kaya, tara na! Cafe Veronica is more than just a name. It's a tribute to timeless elegance, warm hospitality, and the beauty of life's simple pleasures.
Cafe Veronica is a reflection of everything that encapsulates our daughter, love for arts, passion for baking, cooking, and travel, but more on the artistic side actually. And it's very centered around family, where you have a very good meal, sharing around a table and creating memories. And as you can see, it's very evident as soon as you enter our cafe, you feel the homey vibe. But it's a little bit elevated because me as a passionate interior designer, I do collect at home a lot of like antique collection, vintage, that we gather from our travels. This is where we conceptualized and work together with our interior designer, Rizal. And a lot of people and most of the guests, when they come in, they feel the European vibe, Parisian chic inspired cafe, and that is exactly what we were aiming for.
Yeah, we started first as a brand name, Cafe Felicissima, because this is my mother's in-law's name. Second name actually, Manzanita Felicissima Pedro Rosas. So with our business partner before, we had this concept to open up a cafe. It's either in Manila, but we just rent out the place, or we buy our own place and build our own cafe from scratch. So we decided then after a while to, let's invest here in Rizal because the view is just spectacular. And we loved the area actually. So we started as Cafe Felicissima and as a startup, and we have no experience in restaurant or in cafe business together with our business partners. So we transitioned actually after that into Cafe Veronica because we did the research as well together with our consultant, Albert Besa. And we researched the area, the feasibility studies, and we actually had the prices lowered to, for the Binangonans, because the cafe is made for the locals here. So that's what we changed. That's the transition that we made. That's why we rebranded also the name from Cafe Felicissima to Cafe Veronica. And it's also the next generation of our daughter as well. And it brings all the families here together, especially here in the local area. That's also the focus that we have. The locals here in Binangonan, kaya we focused. And if you also see our new logo with Cafe Veronica, there's a sunrise with the Binangonan. So we want to, and also Laguna de Bay. So we want to, our guests to see that Cafe Veronica belongs to this area.
Yeah.
And it's a family. So from young couples to teenagers to old couples. It's a great mixture, and we can serve almost for everyone the right dish and drinks. So very, very happy for that now.
Just to add, so we chose Cafe Veronica, of course, because of Veronica. It's actually defining her character. When you enter, you see, oh wow, it's not, you feel like you're being transported because of her multicultural upbringing and artistic characteristics and love for baking and love for cooking. So we put Binangonan there because we're proud. We know na Rizal kasi ang presko, di ba? Hindi naman siya masyadong malayo sa Manila. But when you're in Rizal, that's why there's a lot of coffee, yung mga overlooking, talagang usong-uso na dito. Because of that. And yung freshness talaga ng hangin. And then I think the reason also yung mga tao mababait. because maganda yung hangin. I mean, iba yung, meron kang konting, unlike sa Manila, because I grew up in Manila, most of the people are more hectic, because of course the way of lifestyle rin and yung weather mo rin, di ba? If you have more like a peaceful nature inspired, the more marerelax ka. So, that's why we put Binangonan. Cafe Veronica, Binangonan. So, nandun yung Binangonan, naka-stress. And then, there's like a sunrise, like my husband said. And Binangonan stems from the word bangon. So, that's why it's like sunrise. And there's this in the logo. It was captured perfectly by our graphic artist, si Charis Reyes.
Surrounded by hand-picked antique furniture and timeless decor, every corner tells a story, making it the perfect setting for intimate gatherings of family and friends.
As you know, in the US or in Europe, they go to the vintage shops. For us, it's flow marked. Those antique dealers, some are very it's not very expensive. Some are very expensive. So I do a lot of high-low mix. One of the things that I really like is the vase, the blue and white. So we have, also at home, I have like the Delft vase, which is from Netherlands, so blue and white, like the chinoiserie, and also the English potteries. So those are all sourced from Amsterdam, and also from Paris, from the UK. Sometimes I can also buy them in Switzerland at the vintage shops. Yeah, and also I wanted to mention as well and add that we went to the Paris flea market, and it's very popular among the interior designers. So we had a chance to go there. It's like mile long. All antique shops, all vintage, some very, very pricey. So all walks of life that are passionate about collecting, and some are very like top-rated interior designers. So we really got some of this stuff, like the painting there, the two Renaissance ladies. So we have like two sets, and they were from a book from the 1800s. So when I browsed dun sa parang ano lang siya, alley lang siya, and there's like thousands and thousands of stores. And minsan parang ano lang dito sa atin, di ba? Parang sometimes merong, I don't know kasi ngayon, like may mga nagbebenta ng garage sales, di ba? Like yung mga dati pa nilang things. Sa Europe naman, yung mga vintage shops. And when I was browsing through mga maraming paintings talaga, and then we saw that those two Renaissance ladies. Sabi ko, I think I've seen this before. Yun, immediately binili namin. Because that's what I was looking for, those particularly. Well, you can see they're hanging on the gallery wall.
Usually we go there with the train to Paris, but then nagkotse kami. And while going home, I was checking out in Google Maps where to find this famous flea market in Paris. So it was really, the area is not that beautiful, so medyo
kailangan matyaga
nakatakot.
ka talaga. Yes.
And so many people on a Sunday, but then actually it was very positive, I would say that experience, yeah. Ang ganda ng flea market, and there's so many things you can see
from all kinds of budget. So if you have a very small budget, meron din naman. But if you have like a big budget, yun, as in talagang, like I've said, mga top interior designers, they buy there. So it depends on your preferences. And also, meron din silang, pwede ka rin minsan mag-haggle right? Meron akong binili doon, like it's like the Bordalo Pinheiro from Portugal. I was haggling, and the lady, I think she of course she's French, but some of them meron pa yung isang shop na from Egypt yata siya, and she has like really fancy stuff. And I told her €30. No, 35. so for the one small plate of like leaf, like cabbage. Yeah.
This restaurant is a celebration of heritage, artistry, and heartfelt moments. It's a place where stories are shared over coffee, and every visit feels like coming home.
This is crafted with tradition. So it's European with Filipino twists. Starting with our pastries. So we have a very talented baker, Rizal, and we were very fortunate to have to underwent a training with our pastry chef, Aldrin John Balita. He's working in Caribbean cruise, so he did an extensive training for 7-8 days with our staff, and Maricel was able to really elevate, and we have now more assortments of pastries. And then for the hot food, some of them are menu from recipes from my mom, like the sisig ala Binangonan. It's one of the best sellers. But our chef Mark Decada, he really also put his twists, so the flavor is more enhanced. And we also have like the beef tapa. So everything is really put into really very satisfying tastes. So we keep on adding more items in the menu because we also we believe that it's very important to listen to the feedback of the customers. Like if they want more rice meals, we will add more rice meals. But the work behind is not that simple because of course you have to source out the ingredients, and we always serve fresh ingredients. No? Luluto yan ni chef, bago yan, mamimili siya. Lulutuin niya ng fresh talaga. And of course, the costing, because of course, as business owners and para rin dedicated sa locals, we need to really make it affordable. Siyempre for business owners, medyo kahit wala ka ng konting-konti na lang, okay lang sa amin. Basta makita namin na the people are keep on coming back and enjoying the food, the ambiance, and the warmth, hospitality of the staff. And of course, we have our admin, manager na always welcome ang mga guests, si Joanna de Alday Ramos. So we're actually happy. Now, even though we're not hindi kami masyadong dito, di ba? Di naman kami masyadong base, but we are very comfortable, and we trust our staff talaga na they will really give the best experience for our guests. Because we don't have a wide staff. So ano yan, 4 lang sila, and then si Laurent then is also the line cook, Laurent Asiatico. So all of them really they are cross-functional sila. So they can do marketing, no? Na-train sila ni Joanna. They can do leafleting, they can do upselling, and they can also do the financing like sa cashier. Lahat yan nagbabarista sila, and Joanna is also a very good malaki maganda yung she really makes the best drinks, hot and cold beverages. So yeah, with that we're really well-rounded kami.
At Cafe Veronica, freshness is at the heart of every dish.
So what we do is every 3 days, bibili lang ng talagang para lang na, good for 2 days, ganyan, or 1 day na good for 2 to 3 days. Naka-budget na siya yung mga guests. We have a seating capacity of 35 to 43. So here, mga 30, and then sa labas may 10. So those are the seating capacity. So based on that, nagpaplano na si chef na ito yung bibili niya, ito yung kailangan na maglalast for 2 days. After 2 days, pupunta ulit, mamamalengke. But of course, we also want to have cost cutting din kasi mahal ang gas and mapapagod din sila araw-araw. So, mga 2-3 beses isang linggo namimili to ensure yung freshness ng pagkain. At for us din, para wala ring wastage masyado, 'di ba? Kasi kung bibili sila once a week, syempre bulk na 'yon. Yung freshness din medyo magsa-sacrifice. Tapos mamaya mapapanis din, 'di ba? Sayang din. Because you never know minsan ang dami-daming tao, minsan because of the weather, kukonti din yung pupunta. Yeah, so mas maganda na yung every 3 days ibili.
By teaming up with local vloggers and content creators, Cafe Veronica is bringing its cozy ambience and unique crafted dishes to a wider audience, one reel at a time.
Well, actually, we have our admin manager, si Joanna, who posts actually almost every day, 2-3 times a week. We also have Aldrin John Balita, who is also very helping us. And sometimes I also do some posts where Mabel does it, so we all help each other.
We help each other.
Yes.
And in the beginning, when we were about to do the soft launch, so very busy si Joanna talaga. So we engage a lot of local vloggers. Because for us, of course, this is for the locals. We don't have to go to, you're a vlogger from Makati, from Manila. So lahat yun ni-recommend ng admin namin, ni Joanna, na these are all local vloggers. And we were happy kasi mababait yung mga vloggers, di ba? Yun nga, like, iba kasi din pag vloggers, of course, that's their bread and butter, no? But although we've met them virtually, marami talaga yung mga creative side din nila pinakita nila. So you have to be very active in social media because the world is running by social media. World is running with those bloggers. Sila yung talagang star. Sila yung magbibigay ng sales sa inyo. So yeah, so we are we're very open. We engage a lot of vloggers already. Of course, some are mura lang, some naman mahal. And yung mga guests din namin, yung iba nagti-TikTok lang dyan, because nag-i-Instagram. And we're also happy kasi upon entering, they like the ambiance, the aesthetics. Nasa feedback din yan. I like the aesthetics. Some of the guests, according to Laurent, na they felt that they were in Paris din nga daw. So those are really like, okay, wow. That's what we want to achieve. Yeah.
With its growing popularity in Binangonan, what's next for the European-inspired Cafe Veronica?
Actually, I would like to see Cafe Veronica, to branch out in several places in the Philippines, especially, the business district area, or if there's a subway, probably small branches, the airport. I want to see happy customers. I mean, after 5 or 10 years, you really made it. And if you would hear people maybe on the streets, and they're like talking about, now there's this Cafe Veronica, they have this, great ube Basque cheesecake. That's the time you made it, kasi marinig mo na sa
word of mouth na
sa streets.
Pag naging household name.
Or for the OFW, if they visit Philippines, it's like a must to, before you go back, let's say to the US or sa Europe, magdadala ka ng brioche donut.
Brioche na bake ni Marcel.
Yes.
Thinking of starting a restaurant business, let Amabel brew some ideas for us.
The advice we can give to whoever would like to start up a business like restaurant industry is, if you have the passion, if you have the unwavering faith and hard work, passion, go for it. And you will, of course, there's a lot of struggles, there's a lot of hardship, but if you're there for the ride, with your dedication, lots of hard work, go for it.
Experience exceptional dining in a space that feels like home. Only here at Cafe Veronica. We hope you enjoyed our featured story, ang Cafe Veronica, located in Binangonan, Rizal. Special thanks to Walter, Amabel, Ronnie, and the whole team.
Hi, welcome to Cafe Veronica. We're located at Ligaya Street, Block 13 at San Carlos Loop in Binangonan, Rizal. Have a great coffee. Enjoy our pastries. Enjoy such amazing view. We also have some hot foods for you, rice meals and pastas. Feel free. We would love to have you here and drop by at our place and enjoy the beautiful ambiance.
Hello, my name is Mabel, and we want to welcome you to our cafe, Cafe Veronica. The location is already mentioned by my husband. And yes, we prepared a lot of specialties for you. And our aim is for you to make memories with your loved ones, your friends. You can also refer it to your friends, relatives, families. We already received a lot of feedback that it was referred from other family members, and we're very happy to know that. We're grateful for that, and we hope that you create more memories, and whatever if there's an item you want to add in our menu, please feel free. And then we will feature some of the products like the homemade pastries, the best sellers of our chef, and also the drinks. Yes, so welcome to Cafe Veronica. We'd love to see you again. Come back and stay and enjoy.
This is a passion project, our own little way of giving back to the community by featuring businesses, big or small, startup or existing. Message us on our social media channels on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and we'll be happy to support your story here at Just Start.